All right. Kona, put Omniscience into play, and we have KonOmni, and we have another one, and we have a Marlboro, and now we just need to find the Meringue River. Oh, they give it up. Whoa, whoa. We didn't get to do the combo. Well, hello, welcome. I am Average Zen, your host of Average Zen Presents, coming at you live on Twitch at Average Zen Presents, or perhaps you're watching later on YouTube at Average Zen. This is acceptable. All are welcome. Bring it in for a big group hug on this standard ranked Brewsday. Yes, we are taking a new brew into the ranked ladder, trying to rank up and see if we can play something other than VV. It may not be possible. But before we get into our deck today, please give us a like, subscribe, comment, follow if you haven't already. Then, yeah, that helps us out, and it does make a difference to the YouTube and Twitch algorithms, all that good stuff. It's free to you. Takes only about a moment and means a lot to us. And today we are going into ranked with KonOmni. Yes, well, we have gotten a taste for Kona playing recently in a Selesnya show with Lumbering World Wagon and the Sarima. And I've even thrown a rescue skiff in here to return target creature or enchantment card from your graveyard to the battlefield, because we are playing Omniscience. We're going to cheat Omniscience into play with Kona, and then profit will win. So how do we win? Well, it's rather convoluted. Yeah, so stick with me here. You need 2 river regions, okay? So the idea here is we turn 1 Duress or Seam Rip if we're on the draw, or maybe Ghost Vacuum. Turn 2 Removal or Roiling Dragonstorm. Turn 3 we want Lumbering World Wagon or the Sarima to find Kona. Or we just play the Sarima or Split Up or Pinnacle Star Cage. Either way, we get Kona on the battlefield, we station it or accrue it, as the case may be. We also have the station land, the planet lands to help out with that. That's a good turn 1 play. And yeah, and then we drop Omniscience and then get to town. The idea is we want to have Meringue River Regent, 2 of them, and that way they can bounce each other, which will continually bounce Roiling Dragonstorm. And then we find a Marlboro and get Marlboro into the mix and bring it back along with the other dragon. They bounce it, so one dragon bounces the other every turn. Marlboro says when this creature enters, each opponent discards a card, loses 2 life, and exiles the top 3 cards of the library. So we either, if they gain life, we mill them out. If they've got a ton of card draw and answers, we get rid of all their cards. Or if they have a low life total, we essentially just drain them. So, yep, there it is. There's nothing more to it. We'll see if we can make it happen. If you want the full deck list, you can always hit exclamation deck in chat. If you're on YouTube, you can check out that video description. You'll find a link to the Arc deck there. We'll see if we can make this jank into the new Hillary Swank. Walayaha, Wulayaha, with the Titus avatar. Alright, well, we have the Sarima. We need 1 land to get the Lumbering World Wagon online. Let's go ahead and Duress. Aha! Okay, well. No, we're not doing that. So we have Phyrexian Arena, Forsaken Miner. What in the world is this? Oh, I can't see that card. Preacher of the Schism. Alright, let's go. Underground Mortuary. We did, in fact, hit our land. Pinnacle Star Cage is no good here. So let's go ahead and pitch that to the bottom. The Sunset Saboteur. That's pretty good. That's an aggro card for this deck. We will take action. We'll get a white source. That looks good. And we're one Meringue River region in, so we just need to find one more, and eventually either a Marlboro or a Rolling Dragonstorm before we die. I know it's a big ask, but that's what we gotta do. Enters tapped. We'll play the Sarima. And take 6, 7, 8 next turn at least. No, that's not great. Alright, Ghost vacuum it up. Well, we're being given a chance here, I think, to see if we can top deck our way into victory here. Oh no, that's it, isn't it? That's 8 that's 10 exactly. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, that's how it's gonna be, huh? They just get exactly what they need for Exacxies right before we get Omniscience in play. Alright, with mono black, and the 4-1 is crazy, especially since they didn't have to put any +1/+1 counters on any of our stuff. Because we didn't have any. Now, where was that deck all last game or last hour? We played nothing but life gain and mono green ramp. Croc, double X. Okay, you're our next opponent. Not crazy about this hand, but we'll see if we can surveil into something useful. At the very least, we have the Lumbering World Wagon. And we have a Meringue River region already. Okay, we have a Siren. Is this Kaido? A Kaido devotee? Okay, there's Kona. We're getting slightly better. There is a Marlboro. That is interesting. So we have almost the whole combo. Oddly enough, the Marlboro we can use to fetch dual lands with the swamp cycling. So that may be what we need to do here is grab a blue-black source. We do have the ability to get Marlboro back from the graveyard with the white station, 6 mana, which of course will be free if we get Omniscience. Alright, so I think that changes things. In that case, let's do this, and we'll hold up Marlboro swamp cycling. Oh, they have surveilled. Alright, probably looking for a Kaido. Do you really want to crap the map token, though? If you're getting ready to Kaido with the Spyglass Siren. Oh, they got another land. I'd love to see it. Hey, thank you very much. Rick Andrew. Yeah, appreciate the follow there. Alright, we will cycle the Marlboro for our blue-black swamp. Watergrave. Alright, we are going to do that. If we didn't have the Lumbering World Wagon, we could have played the Adagio there. Oh my goodness. Well, it looks like we're going to have to anyway. Expel Pierced our Lumbering World Wagon, and now they have Ninja Blades. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, well, we have to do this now. And play the Ghost Vacuum. And we hold up the Consult the Star Charts and try to find ourselves an Omniscience. Alright, how much life do we lose? That's a lot. And they're just playing nothing but counter spell magic, huh? Well, let's consult the star charts. There's another Meringue River region. I didn't hear. Oh, no. Really? Really? Okay. Well, let's do this and surveil. The strategic betrayal can go. We'll Kona. We'll station with Kona. And pass the turn. We'll choose the Meringue River region. And bounce and bounce. Alright, we'll see if we can somehow come back from this. There's a siren. Okay. Oh, enduring curiosity. Very nice. Maybe they think they'll get to draw some cards soon. Alright, well, there's one Meringue River region down. The bad news is that we have two more in hand. And there's Kona. Let's go ahead and put in another Meringue River region. And we'll bounce you and you. And I think we can hold up. You know what? Let's go ahead and station with the Meringue River region. There we go. Alright, I feel good about that. Now we can make... Yes, now we can create tokens that are copies of target artifact or enchantment we control. We'll see if that comes into play later. Ninja's Blades. And a Spyglass Siren. Alright, well, we will pay 3 life to kill the Ninja's Blades. We will exile from our graveyard the Meringue River region. Alright, this comes into play tapped. That leaves us with exactly enough mana to station with Kona, do a Ghost Vacuum. We'll return the Spyglass Siren and those guys there. And attack in with a 6/7. Oh, that seemed pretty good. I guess we'll go with another Meringue River region. And we'll bounce the Meringue River region. And the map token. Yes. Oh my goodness. Too many dragons. Too many blue dragons. We didn't even need the Omniscience there. What we needed was a Roiling Dragonstorm so that we could have gotten another Marlboro or the buggy, the white buggy that brings back the Marlboro from the graveyard. All right, up against Gaialoom. Oh, here we go. Speaking of Roiling Dragonstorm, this is a much more reactive hand as well. This is all right. I think we go Adagia, Underground Mortuary Starting Town. Seems good. Get in there, robot. little guy. Guy? Is it Guy? Are we French? That seems like a French name. I've been playing Claire Obscura Expedition 33 lately, so everything sounds French now. Excuse me. Oh, they're here. All right, we have a planet. This is an exciting thing to have on turn 1. I have a planet on the battlefield. Sounds like something like a Sephiroth attack. Alright, opponent very carefully thinking it over. Probably, no, okay, I was about to say, it seems like a bat situation, but, you know what, let's go surveilling away and see what's on top. We don't want a starting town, we're good on lands, please, no more, please. Alright, go vacuum it up. We are good on lands. What we want now is Kona, Omniscience, and Meringue River region, with a side of Marlborough. Okay, well, there we are. We're doing things. Guy, if that is indeed your real name. You have the Sephiroth, you have the Black Mana, you have the Sephiroth sleeves. Oh, Soulstone Sanctuary, are we playing demons? Alright, starting down, we'll do a Roiling Dragon Storm. Sounds good. Hello, opponent. Here you go. We just want to draw some cards. Okay. Draw 2. Any day. Oh, we're getting the full rope treatment for drawing cards. How dare we? Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, let's get rid of... I think the Pinnacle Star Cage is right out. If they had a 1 or a 2 drop, they certainly would have played it by now. Alright, so what do we do next turn? Just hold up interaction? Sounds good. We have a bit of choices in that regard. I think we can handle most things they might throw out at us. Let's see what they throw out this turn. They could always boot up the Soulstone Sanctuary. My goodness. Alright, well, let us have this enter tapped. And we'll cast the Sarima. I'm just going to go for it. And we'll grab a Kona. I think if they were able to interrupt our hand right now, they would have already done so. And even if they do, we have the Ghost Vacuum that we can use on our own Kona. And 2 different ways to tap it. Alright, Unholy Annex is coming down. We're okay with this. Oh, we even have another Marlboro. That's beautiful. All right, well, let's go Kona. And station with Kona. Nowhere to run, you say? All right. That's fine. Why did it only get one? Oh, because it had -3. Oh, that's a sick unintended consequence. I wonder if they knew they were gonna do that. If it was gonna station for less. If they just did it bonus. Soul Guide Lantern. No. Yeah, go for it. Alright, well, we pay 2 life. And then... let's see, we're at 6 mana. I think we go ahead. You know what? I don't know. They have all that mana open. I think the answer is to Marlboro. And then what? I mean, they're almost certainly holding up removal. Yeah, let's just go for it. At the very least, we deal some damage. We make them exile some cards and discard a card. Maybe it's a creature that we get with Ghost Vacuum? Yes, I stab it. Alright. And they do another stab. And you still have to exile the... yeah, and they got rid of a bunch of lands and a Virtue of Persistence. Interesting. Now I'm starting to wish we had a negate up. But we do have to get lost. Alright. Interesting. And we do have the Ghost Vacuum, so whatever they targeted with the Virtue is pretty much toast. Alright, I like the play here. They have a demon. From our graveyard, we'll grab the Marlboro. Oh my goodness. Alright then. Let's pay 2 life. And I think the answer is... we can only do that as a sorcery. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, yeah. So we are definitely going to hold up interaction here. Alright. Alright, cool. No. We Bitter Triumph. Pay 3 life. Kill the demon. They boot up the Soulstone Sanctuary. I love to see that. We destroy the Soulstone Sanctuary. So they don't have a demon anymore. Let us, from our graveyard... No. You know what? Let's just get the Soul Guide Lantern out of here. Alright, they draw a card, lose some life. Okay, Strategic Betrayal is interesting. But we still don't have enough mana to do both of these things. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, this has been a little bit of a nail-biter game, huh? Virtue of persistence will be negated. And we know that we already got another one of those too. So how many are they running really, do you think? All right. It's our turn. Let's go ahead and get the virtue out of there. Roiling Dragonstorm. Maybe that'll help us find what we need. All right, let's get rid of the strategic betrayal. You know what? No, let's get rid of the duress. I'm fine with getting rid of the duress. Oh, they found another Soulstone Sanctuary. Fun. Alright, we will also destroy that one. And let's get rid of, I guess, the Soulstone Sanctuary. Alright, one of these days, their unholy Hanix will kill them. Oh, hey, we found an Omniscience. That's interesting. Well, let's go ahead and sacrifice this then. And that will get us a Marlboro trigger. Alright, you go ahead and stab that if you want to. And nowhere to run on that. Alright then. That was always fine. Alright, they have more removal. Okay. And they wouldn't get rid of that if they didn't have even more. Yes, crack all the maps. It is not a demon, though. It is a bad god. Alright, well, let's strategic betrayal. Hello, hey, thank you very much for the follow, AltFunds1. Appreciate you joining us. And let's go with another Marlboro. Oh my goodness, deadly cover-up. And let's crew up the Marlboro with, yep, there we go, stationed. So now they have to get rid of the Marlboro, or we threaten lethal next turn. Which means what? Are they finally out of removal? Momentum breaker, okay. Alright, that's fine, I guess. And there's an Aclazotz part 2. They lose 2 life here, so we have to get rid of the Aclazotz. And then they die. If we don't get rid of the Aclazotz, they do not die. And they have another unholy Hanix on top. Okay. Well, that's perfect. We'll just, there we go. It was a Marlboro victory. Boom! Did not see that one coming. That was not on the bingo list. Marlboro victory. All Marlboro, all day. Wow. Okay, we hit all 3 of them there. We hit a Kona. We had an Omniscience in our hand. They killed the Konas, and we still beat them, even without the combo. Even without the combo. And with no Meringue River region either. That was all Marlboro. Now let's do it again. Up against Mjolnir. A hammer. It's hammer time. All right, we got card draw. We got ghost vacuum. We're on the draw. We do have all of our sources, so that's fun. All right, Orzhov? What kind of Orzhov are you? Oh, Voice of Victory, Orzhov. That's the kind. All right, let's starting down and Roiling Dragonstorm. We will pitch a Forest. Do not need. Oh, Funeral Room. Oh, very fancy. That's a very expensive raise the past in the back, too. Okay, we found our Omniscience. That's good. We'll pay 2 life. No Ghost Vacuum and Strategic Betrayal. And that sets us up very nicely next turn for a Consult the Star Charts. Hey, Alt Funds, hello there. This is MTA, Magic the Gathering Arena? Yes. I think that's what you mean there. Alright, we are in Sephiroth territory. And I don't know. I think we consult the star charts here and see if we can find some removal, maybe? Yeah, let's go. You know what? No, let's hold off. We'll cast instant speed spells at instant speed. Yeah, do you play there? Do you play Alt Funds? Or are you just checking it out? Oh, they have sacrificed the lamb. It has gone to slaughter. I do have bad news for them, though. We're just gonna take that with the ghost vacuum before that happens. Yes. Well, that's fine. Alright, we're down to a few life here. Down to 6 already. And then they have a Forsaken Miner. Alright, well, let's kicker this. We need to find some answers. Down to 5. There's a Get Lost and a Seam Rip. That's perfect. That's beautiful. Alright. Let's go Get Lost on Sephiroth. Alright. Yep, that's fine. We'll lose some life. Seam Rip on the Forsaken Miner. We'll lose another life. And then pass the turn. Enduring Innocence Part 2. Electric Boogaloo. And then what, they sacrifice it? That's exactly what they do. No, they're putting Sheltered by Ghosts, but what will they shelter by Ghosts? The Seam? No, the Ghost Vacuum? I don't think so. Alright, I think we're getting set up here. Maybe we turn around somehow, some way. Oh my goodness. Well, the tap land is not great, but if we play just like this, go Lumbering World Wagon, grab a blue-white source. Do we have such a thing? No, we need just a white source. Alright. And then we can do nothing. We can't do anything because this has Ward 2. Never mind. Oh, why did I do the Lumbering World Wagon? I'm such a dummy. Oh, alt funds. Since I used to play, but this weekend I got a commander deck of Lord of the Rings, so here I'm trying to get inspiration and getting to understand all the mechanics again. Oh, that was well, I mean, there's a lot of new mechanics that you probably won't see in the Lord of the Rings deck specifically, but I understand what you mean. Yeah, it's there's been a ton released since then. It can be a bit difficult catching up, but it is well worth it. I will say some of the new mechanics are a lot of fun. Some of them are a little especially if you're looking at Ether Drift. But all in all, the newer sets, I think they've gotten better with the mechanics. All in all, for the most part, not as many duds. I like this hand if we had some green mana, but I think we're okay with getting Sarima. Another Ley Line of Hope. Oh no. Oh yeah, Ward is it's like hexproof, but only for your opponent's stuff, and it's stackable. Only against your opponent's effect, I should say, and it's stackable. Alright, let's go Enters tapped, which is terrible. I'm sure we'll see some Ward here in a moment when they play a Sheltered by Ghost, as soon as we give them something to play it on. Alright, well, we gotta automatically hold up some Bitter Triumph action. Alright, Hinterland Sanctifier is good to go. That's basically Soul Sister. Alright, go ahead, and before they get any more, we'll pay 3 life just to kill the Essence Channeler before it gets any bigger. And that thing will get 1 counter. There we go. That's much better than the multiple counters it was about to get. And they're already at, they're at 29 life already with a Ley Line. This is ridiculous. Oh my god. Okay, well, we absolutely have to kill the bat and get rid of Consult the Star Charts. Alright, now maybe we're not dying next turn. And they still have life gain going on. Oh my goodness, that's half of our life. And we're just drawing nothing but lands. That is wonderful. That is game. Before turn, they have 2 lands and 35 life already, and they had 15 power on the board because of Ley Line of Hope. What in the world? What an opening hand, indeed. Come on now, we have yet to get Omniscience into play. Every single game that even the ones we've won. I know it's possible. I know we can do it. We just have to get our card sequencing right. Our opponent has to stop doing things. Just stop, opponent. Okay, here we go. We're on the draw, but we do have multiple ways of getting Omniscience into play. Alright, I think. Yeah, this is the way we go for it. Adagio to station with Kona. Oh, we even got a Marlboro. That's interesting. We can get that back with the rescue skiff if we want to swamp cycle it to get one of our dual lands. That would be a good turn 2 play. Make sure we hit our land drops. Oh, they got Gabos. Alright, well, in that case, let's pay 2 life, and we will hold up the swamp cycling there and get a blue black. Alright, we're taking some damage. Alright, Alright, we have successfully swamp cycled for the watery grave. Oh my goodness, okay. We're just gonna get nothing but lands. Look at this, man. Look at this. The good news is, next turn we have Omniscience. The bad news is we need to draw something besides this other Omniscience. We need a Meringue River Regent, really, is what we need here. Alright, Slick Shot Show Off. Down to 8. That is another land. You have got to be kidding me. Alright, let's play Omniscience. Let's go Rescue Skiff. Grab the Marlboro. And just hope that they cannot deal 8 damage to us. I think they probably can. Screaming Nemesis. No, that must mean they have another one in hand. Yeah, we just got hosed here. Once again, I got 3 lands in hand. If we had any action here other than lands, then we definitely win. Because we can cast anything. We can cast absolutely anything. I cannot... Where's our card draw? Where was our Meringue River Regents? Where was all our expensive stuff? All we get is lands. And honestly, anything other than lands, I think we win there. Alright, let's try it again. Come on, one more time. I know that we can get there. We just have had the most unfortunate run of luck. Well, not the most. We certainly had worse. We've actually won a few games. But today has not been the day if you're putting it all on the line. No heart of the cards here. Alright, enters tapped. And we need another white source. 3 Lumbering Whirlwag. Yeah, you see what I mean? Okay. Alright, we'll do something with that. Sure. And 2 Omniscience. Oh, I did not just hit decline. Oh, man, I'm so rattled. I am so rattled. Alright, we got a planes. Well, they're doing the weapons manufacturing thing. Is that what this is? Jeskai weapons? River turn. Oh, they're trying to mill us out? Yeah, okay. Well, there goes a couple of lands. Exactly what we needed, right? Alright, well, here's a 3rd Lumbering World Wagon. We'll take that. Go with a forest. Get a plane, get a duress on out there. Rediscover the way, dispelling. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is Shiko. And so in that case, we want to get rid of the dispelling exhale. Because anything else, they'll be able to play it with Shiko. They have rediscovered the way. River Turn Monument. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, we have a Ghost Vacuum, which is huge against them. We don't have it. Alright, well, I think we just hold up, consult the star charts, and try to make it look like we got something. I do like Shiko. I would like to play with it again. I don't know. I think it's already been outclassed, though, by Power Creep. Okay. The Zenith guy, he's going to put some tokens on the board and then make things bigger. All right, come on. We need a Kona. We need a Kona and some Meringue River region action here. They do have a Get Lost. That could take care of one Omniscience. And then the Meringue River region, if they get to that, will take care of bouncing it back to our hand. Alright, they got our Roiling Dragonstorm. That's not ideal. Let's start out by Ghost Vacuum on the Dispelling Exhale. And then we'll go Kicker on Consult the Star Charts. Get Roiling Dragonstorm and a Marlboro. Alright, I like it. Roiling Dragonstorm. Hopefully gets us a Kona. Yes, it does. Okay, we'll discard the land. We'll play the Kona. We will crew up with the Kona. And now, attack in with a 6-4. Get a land. That's our last basic. They take 7. There's no way they blocked, right? I mean, insult to injury. They're taking 7 right away, and then they're going to see Omniscience come down. Alright. Kona, put Omniscience into play, and we have KonOmni, and we have another one, and we have a Marlboro, and now we just need to find the Meringue River. Oh, they give it up. Whoa, whoa. We didn't get to do the combo, but we did win a few games. I'm pretty proud that we managed to do that at all, and we got to play Omniscience there finally and won a game doing it. That is going to be it for us today. Thank you so much for all of our new friends, all the old friends showing up. This has been a wonderful day for Magic the Gathering if you'd like playing something other than VV. So as always, love one another, be cool, don't be a jerk, and have fun playing Magic the Gathering. We'll see you next time.